Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. WGRD-FM Grand Rapids. 97.9 GRD.
97.9 GRD. It's the Free Beer and Hot Wings Show. Mostly cloudy, warm and humid. Some showers and thunderstorms. 77 the high. Boy, if you could have a double VIP subscription to the breaks, you'd really like that stuff.
Yeah, that would be
Gets
fun
caught up on
for
that,
you.
Steve.
Yeah.
Steve gets caught up. Steve's the only double VIP in existence that can come in and go, I want to hear that. And we go, okay.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should break that glass, Steve, so we're always so close to each other.
We're working on that.
Like right now.
Mr. McKiernan,
I
tear
feel
down that wall.
I feel like between you and I, Steve, within about 20 minutes, we could just have that thing out without breaking it.
But why would you want to do that? Why wouldn't you just want to break it?
Well, it'd be fun, but, you know.
I bet
But
you
also
Steve
fun.
isn't strong enough to throw a baseball through both pieces of that glass.
I'll bet he's
Steve
not
is
either.
weak.
You know, I'll bet Steve can't take that portrait of Andy Rent and just smash it right through that window.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's just two
As much
pieces
as
of
I
double
like to
paned
get egged
glass.
into breaking things, you may be right.
Yeah.
This one, though.
No problem.
Oh, that's got a
Maitland,
rattle to
you
it.
are going to bleed to death when
Yeah.
Steve freaks
Okay,
out.
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah, that is not safety glass.
No, it's the thinnest glass. Like it's like a 32nd of an inch thick. It actually waved.
It's
like has a
saran
wave
wrapped.
to
No
it.
Yeah.
wonder, Steve, when we're hearing you talk on air sometimes, in the background I hear,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
no
yeah,
wonder. You know.
I had no idea. I thought that they were exactly the same.
No. This one was installed professionally.
Yeah.
This one was put in like by Sean.
Okay.
Just some dude named Sean,
Yeah.
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 the Mountain Dew guy.
Well. Now, we're on vacation next week, and I'm told that they're going to make big progress on this building while we're gone. Probably
Yeah.
finish it up.
Uh-huh.
Can we throw a brick through this window when
Yes.
we leave? I know there's other people who will need to be in here, but for a moment, let's just forget
I
about
don't
it.
That's
see
what we
why
should have asked
couldn't.
when the suits were in town last week.
Yeah, what can we break?
They would have gave us
What are we
anything.
allowed to break?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
kind of have a blank check.
yeah. Could we break where they're going to separate the two buildings, all that glass?
I just want to put my foot through a wall somewhere.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
And have it be on
Yeah.
purpose, not just be because of the project we're living through.
Yeah.
Like, oops, I fell through a wall again, guys.
Yeah.
Well, the elevators are broken. You can't get down to the yard.
We can put our foot through a wall. The wall.
No, we can't.
Why?
You can't
gonna
just
tear down
You
this
can't
wall.
just proclaim we can put our foot through a wall. That's
Well,
not how
I'm
it
just
works.
thinking of the walls that were around that will come down
Yeah,
eventually.
the
Like if-
temporary ones.
when you're walking over towards to the elevator, like there was already a hole in that one wall.
Yeah, they just put duct tape over it.
Yeah,
Valid point.
we can kick through that.
I'll
Yeah.
retract my
'Cause
statement.
that's going to be gone.
Yeah.
It's all
They
going to be
practically
gone.
want
Yeah.
you to do it.
Besides,
Yeah,
that was
I
my
mean,
chewing gum hole, and
Wait, no, that's not going to be gone.
I need to do one.
I poked a hole through the tape for you.
Like the lobby won't be gone, right? That'll still be there, but it'll be part of the other building.
No, that'll all
that'll
be
be
gone.
gone.
That's
No,
part of
it's
the.
just the atrium, like in front. Basically, the width of
the
what used to be
bathrooms?
what used to
yeah.
be the GM's office will be
Yeah.
gone.
Well, hey, fine. That's Marriott's problem over there.
Yeah, you're
screw
right.
that.
Yeah, good
not
luck.
my- yeah,
Go
not
build
my-
some hotel
not my
rooms.
problem.
We're kicking holes.
Are they putting in any new parking for the hotel that they're
What's that
putting
question?
in?
Nobody's given us an answer to that yet, because we keep saying,
Yeah, it's gonna
are they
be in
going to
the-
build a deck like they need to?
It's going to be in the floor above us.
Yeah,
Or
right.
are they just going to wing it?
This is going to be the entire building will be a parking ramp except for this room.
But the cars will actually pass through our room.
Yeah.
And we talked about
Obviously,
doing our
yeah.
show from a car wash recently,
We'll
so
take tolls.
That wasn't my big idea. Met with a steady resistance.
Yeah.
I think more of us were on your side.
I don't know.
hey, the show's pretty popular and respected. What would you like to do next? Well, we'd like to be in a car wash, please.
Yeah.
If we can't go to space, we'd like to go to a car wash.
It'd be quieter in this building sometimes.
Can we do it from an Arby's
way
dumpster?
better.
It would. Free car washes for full-time employees.
Yeah,
Sorry,
That'd be
Maitland.
great.
Free BDSM beatdowns.
Oh,
Free car washes,
employee
I'm in.
washes. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
when I got brains thrown at me and other various cow parts, I wished that we did the show from a car
We would
wash.
have, you know what? That day, we'd have turned on the purple soap for you.
Yeah,
I know.
It would have
Well,
made
it would've
your
been
walking
really
through a
convenient.
car wash stunt much easier too, or much
Yeah.
more
Oh,
convenient.
yeah.
at
We'd have had
least.
cameras set up.
Yeah.
Look at that weirdo.
Yeah, definitely.
All those mornings I spent frantic and nervous that I wouldn't make it. All gone.
Hey, we've got a couple passes for you for the Line and Kugel canoe trip. That is this Friday. Now, you'll be able to board a limo bus from the Sam's Club on Alpine and take that out to the launch where you'll take off and go down the Muskegon River. Should be back in Grand Rapids by 6, but that's after you have a good time with some Leinenkugels on the boat.
Yep.
And then after you have a good time at grabbing an early dinner or a late lunch, depending on your perspective. This is for you and a guest. Now, you got to be able to go on Friday, and it's going to be all day, but it's going to be worth it. You're going to have a great time. Call the number 5 at 770-WGRD right now. You'll win the passes for 2 for the Leinenkugel canoe trip. I would say you got to be 21 or older.
I dare you to find anyone who's been on that trip who didn't have a good time.
Yeah.
That was a blast. And I thought it would be because it was part of, I don't know, because companies were involved. I was kind of thinking, oh, well, it's a canoe trip, but this might be kind of a sterile atmosphere, you know.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's fun. It's filled with degenerates.
Oh, my God.
Doing degenerate canoe things.
Yeah.
Peeing in the woods. Almost putting their dongs on poison ivy. Yeah, that's right. Someone told me,
like a
hey,
dream.
don't go that far into there. You're going to get poison ivy right on your dong.
Yeah. 3 leaves. Let it be.
Serious. It was.
Do not
They were like,
pee.
you see that right there? That right there?
Ever had that happen?
Just that time? Oh, like actually
Actual
gotten
poison ivy on your...
No,
I got to imagine that
never
would
on
be
any
terrible.
part of me.
I didn't care for it.
But
You had it on your Johnson?
Yeah, in July. Or in June.
Oh.
really?
Yeah.
Was that when your
Yeah,
face was all messed up? And then did you like touch your face and then your dong?
No, I don't know what that face thing was.
Bed bugs.
Yeah.
That's what that
yeah,
was.
That was
yeah, that
separate?
was bed bugs.
Oh, the poison ivy was on you, right?
The poison ivy was on like one finger, and I'm like, I hadn't even been in the woods. I think I probably got it from the dog. Possibly where we play basketball, the ball will go into the woods. It's possible I got it from that. But I didn't actually believe I had poison ivy. And then by the time we were driving from here to Nebraska for 13 hours with my kids, we're stopping every 2 hours at rest stops so I can spray my sea with things.
I like how you refused.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I would think. it
So
would
then
be.
I went and bought, I think it's called Zanfel. If you ever get poison ivy, someone who works like as a landscaper or something sent a note when I had it the first time last summer
Yeah.
and said, it's super expensive, but it works. And so there I am at the Sonesta Inn and Suites in the bathroom with the door double locked,
Dipping your junk in a jar of Zanfil.
rubbing Zanfel on my crank in a way that is not sexual.
Yeah.
Decidedly unsexual, but it feels like you're using lava soap with pumice in it.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it
that wouldn't be
works.
sexual. Yeah, that would not. That's not a good lubricant.
Whoa.
It was way better than, oh yeah, that's the ad.
Look at this. Look at
And they put a picture of my wiener on
Oh
there.
yeah, I've,
Before
okay,
and
I've
after.
seen that picture.
Look
yeah,
at that.
the kid's face, it's all swollen up.
It is near immediate
Yeah.
relief.
That's crazy.
But I kept doing it the whole time because after a while you get into it.
By the way, I like that you so did not want to admit that you had poison ivy that you would rather just think it was a horrible rash on your crotch.
Yeah.
STD.
Well, the one it was worse on the finger, and then I had another thing that someone had recommended for poison ivy. I'm like, well, this is a light case. Psh, psh, yeah, it's better. And then a little while later, it'd be like, oh, that itches again. And then I decided that doesn't work. So I had to get the good stuff when we got there. That was a long drive for a lot of reasons.
I bet.
That was the big
that's-
one.
That's a long drive if you feel good.
Yeah, a lot of squirming in the seat.
Long, boring
yeah.
drive.
What are you doing? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
itching my balls while I drive.
Yeah, now you have kids, so you can't just go pantless.
You'd want to air that thing out.
It wasn't a ball problem for the record.
But
FYI.
yeah,
I was gonna say pee on it.
yeah,
Boy, that would have been hard.
yeah.
Without
Up and then back down.
That also won't do anything,
Yeah.
but it would be It would be a neat new trick for you to
Hey,
be able to
everybody.
do.
Everybody see that jellyfish at the last rest stop? Yeah, me neither. Watch this. All right, so there's a
That's why you
scam
need a
going
big
around.
van
Oh, you want that?
for
Yeah,
your
I
next
want that.
trip.
Yeah.
I do. I wish I could find one used with no seats.
Yeah.
Where
you can stand up and put
That
that.
fell on it.
Yeah. That puffy faced boy cream.
One tube of your puffy-faced boy cream, please.
Yes, I'd like to place it on my genitals. I don't know why I told you that.
Do you keep that near the jack sauce?
Sorry, miss.
Just checking.
There's a scam going around that promises easy money. Boy, these always work out. This is a surprise from Wood TV.
About another job scam. This time the bad guy said that you can make money just by driving around.
Thankfully, a West Michigan man turned to Target investigator Susan Samples before he fell victim. Susan?
That's right. The husband from Hastings wanted us to check out a job offer his wife got via email. She could make hundreds of dollars a week if she just got her car wrapped to advertise Dr. Pepper.
Oh my God, I'll drive around.
Said, wouldn't that be nice to get paid for just driving around?
Troy Anderson sure wished it were true, especially when his wife got this check in the mail.
It's not like the good old days when I could throw a football over a mountain.
Which looks pretty legitimate. I mean, it looks like a real check.
She could keep $250 for her first week's pay, but the rest would cover the decal expenses.
Because I didn't want to put it in our account and be on the hook for funds that weren't going to be there. And
yeah, brother, I got a Firebird payment to make.
Only 2 more than the balloon, and it's all mine.
With good reason. Once his wife notified the company that she'd deposited the check, instructions would undoubtedly have followed on where to send cash to cover the car wrap. Thankfully, the red flags were already flying for Anderson, bright red.
It looks like a copied logo. I think Dr. Pepper would probably be able to afford stationery.
Very prominently shows Dr. Pepper as poorly formatted.
Wait.
We had...
No, never mind. I got it wrong.
Don't try.
The Better Business Bureau of Western Michigan take a look at the check and letter.
Very poorly written. One sentence says, "I will look forward to read from you soon." It's just so bad.
Sounds legit
John
to me.
Masterson told Target 8, despite...
That guy's like, I wish I could say bad things about people, but instead I'll just point out how dumb this email is.
These scammers' less than polished presentation, crooks have been using the car wrap scheme on and off for years, and the BBB did recently receive several complaints.
Oftentimes,
I've gotten the same email before.
Yeah, where they wrap your car and get paid.
I always reply too. I say, what is the business? How much will I make? And then you get, like 6 days later, you get back, business is happy. Yes. Dollars to you.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Another one this morning that I heard about, I think on like NPR or whatever, that was people are falling for these with Instagram, where they're getting messages through Instagram saying, hey, if you send me money, I want you to be an influencer, and preying on people's desire to be like cool.
Yeah, you have 48 followers. I need those.
Yeah, all you got to do is send me $50 for the shipping and handling to cover the cost of these sunglasses or whatever, and then post photos of yourself wearing them, and then they either never show up or they're broken garbage.
Course.
it feels common sense, like, oh, I would never fall for it. But again, it's a pure numbers game. If you reach out to a million people, all you need is one person to then fall for this to make it worthwhile for these folks.
Fortunately for Troy Anderson, he and his wife won't be among their victims.
The only question now is, what do we do with all the Dr. Pepper we bought?
Yeah, I don't know. I was getting ready. We were a Mr. Pibb family.
Pibb extra.
Now I have all this garbage juice up in
you, doctor!
Up on my property.
It's all right. I'll just take it down and sell it for tailgaters at the Rick Springfield concert.
Reached out to the Gmail address the fake company provided. We got no response. And the return address on the mailings did not go back to a real company.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, my God. These aren't funny. These jokes are stupid.
Right. Yeah, man.